Hey everybody, welcome back to Tabletop Escapades. A lot happened last episode. We finished the fight, sort of, with the Huntress. She seems pretty preoccupied with Pomper, as most things in this world are.
Main character.
Main character, yep. And,
Aragorn and Frodo and
Sauron.
Gandalf and Sauron.
All in one.
All of them are main characters.
I think you were saying you were all of them.
That's a really good
one of those
defense.
t-shirts.
That's a very good defense.
They're all main characters.
But you're the main character.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You have the ring. You are the king.
There's some crazy stuff
You are
going
the
on
white wizard.
Pomper's tail.
with Therese as well. We'll see. We'll see what happens. We'll see how it shakes out.
I'm okay with being a mysterious, side character.
Nope, you're the shonen star.
I'd rather
Alright.
be
I want to be
Gimli than
shonen
Aragorn.
style.
All right, Brad, I'll look it in.
I want
Yeah.
the training montage.
You just gotta let me know what you want. I'll make it happen.
Rival.
I'll make it happen. So you guys are on top of the tower, and you, Therese, you were picking at the scales with the dagger. This is a living tower, as you guys have figured out, and the whole thing shook. And there was a dragon. It shot a cone of fire up into the air and took off. And you guys are kind of in a rough situation because what you did by moving the whole tower, obviously, that is going to raise some alarms, as it were. So
Whoops.
I didn't know. It's been a little bit since we last recorded it. I didn't know if anybody had an immediate plan that they wanted to put into action.
Was the crystal below us? I can't remember.
So
Yeah.
the warlock told you that the crystal, if you were to somehow form a hole and drill straight down, the crystal would be directly below you. But that's obviously easier said than done.
Is there a...
He also mentioned that there are windows
But there's
below
guards.
you. They're heavily guarded. Correct.
Now, could we see the crystal through the floor or anything
No,
like that?
you can't. The
Okay.
floor is covered. Yeah.
Okay, still.
Is the red dragon is it coming back toward us now? Has it spotted us, or did it just lift off?
It has not spotted you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, I think I did. I don't remember if I... Yeah, I said that. I did silent image that looks like the roof.
Mm-hmm.
And then everyone was like, yeah.
Yep.
And
That's
I'm like,
exactly what happened.
And I'm like, hey, it's a 15-foot cube.
You accuse me of not taking D&D seriously. You're silent imaging a dome around us at all times.
Hey,
All right.
Hey!
Okay.
I read the thing.
Lehman's Tiny Hut.
I've read all the books.
That's some
Liam's
personal-
tiny hut is messed up.
Personal issues coming out.
Disgrace, did he make it through the portal?
Disgrace made it through the portal.
Okay.
I'm actually
Just the puffs are the only ones who didn't
puffs.
make it.
well,
Yeah.
And
Carmine
two
made
of
it.
my
Made it
mates
through.
there.
And two
what
of my
what I'm struggling to
ghouls.
remember about Disgraced is he drank some of the green liquid that was attached
He's
to you.
passed out.
He's still passed out. Okay.
Oh, yeah, you,
The
threw him
important thing, and this is actually important to the story, and you need to remember this because it's going to come up again. You are all green now. You remember that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Main character.
Ooh, you know what?
Nikita, you also start turning green?
Yeah. I'm second banana now.
I mean, Fame did have some slime crawling up her arm. Is that all? It went in you and it made you feel heavy.
Right, so that's kind of the mysterious thing about the slime is you can still move normally, but you feel just a tiny bit heavier.
And that's
However,
it.
It's not having a debilitating effect on you.
'Kay.
But yes, that's a good thing to bring up, and I'm glad that you did.
I feel heavy.
And the puffs thought I had touched their father
Yeah.
when I went insane that one time.
B
story. Yeah,
Filler arc.
it's the B story.
No, that's a story.
That's the
A story.
stealth A story. That's
Stealth
Huber's the
Secret
red
final
baron,
villain.
the red herring.
No, I'm not even joking. That's a story.
Yeah,
Nice.
Huber's the red herring story.
Yeah, dude.
So, tower shaking, red dragon in the sky.
I say to everyone, I'm like, shh, wait, stop. We gotta wait. Make sure this dragon goes away. Hubert, don't break the table.
Yeah. Dude.
Is there a stairwell or anywhere? Just windows?
Just the windows.
So, to explain the situation again,
We can't see the windows though.
you can't see the
On the
windows
side,
are
there's
underneath
windows.
you. Yeah, so
They're-
you're on this
they're
tower. The
below
windows
us,
are on
yeah.
the side of the tower. There are the 4 pillars of flame on each of the 4 points. So you're on the southernmost point. The dragon took off from the northernmost point.
I want to check out the window stealthily. Just try to look inside.
So in order to, so the windows are below you on the side of the tower. So
How low?
you can't look into them.
Is it
I'll
like
hold
a-
your rope.
Is this like a dome
We don't
or
know
is
if
it
we
just
have
like
one.
square?
Yeah, you
tower?
got
So
rope.
it's
I
a
don't think
tower
so.
that actually
You got like a...
gets
like a pack?
wider as it goes
No,
up.
I think I took a crowbar
Okay.
instead.
So climbing down it is very hard.
Because
Yes.
Adventurers packs almost always have ropes in them, but we've probably lost them 100 times over by now.
Yes.
Dang.
Although Fame, if you made your new character and it had an adventurer's pack, I don't see any reason
It's
why you
time.
wouldn't have it.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna drink my last prototype potion.
Not this is time?
Yep.
Now it's time for that?
I had one left. I'm drinking it now.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm gonna try to rip these scales off.
Dude, the
With the
tower's
giant
gonna
arm.
fall.
The giant arm happened because of the roll that you had.
Well, let's hope for another roll.
Okay.
Do you know what I realized? do you ever have that sensation of you doing something subconsciously, and you're not sure in the moment why you did it, but then that trigger happens, you're like, that's why. The reason why...
That's the David Lynch effect.
Yeah, there were like, there's so many things, because you guys are at the Dragon Lord's tower, the Dragon Lord's castle. There's so many things that I can do, so many reasons I could point you for, but I'm like, no, like, I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna see what happens. This is why. This is why that happened.
Prototype.
So you drink the last prototype potion.
Yeah. Chug it down.
Can I have you make a Constitution saving throw?
D20.
D20 plus your con. Save.
Always a
This
D20.
table's making me really nervous.
It's gonna crash.
Like the tower is just crooked.
Do you have inspiration?
Oh my god.
It's like
No.
Leaning Tower of Pisa.
Oh my god. 5 total.
Oh, you puke
Explode?
everywhere.
Yeah. You puke onto the dragon's face.
You start coughing. The mysterious potion seems to not be reacting well to the liquid that basically fused into your body. There seems to be some sort of reaction between the two forces. Because like before, your right arm starts getting bigger. But as it's kind of like, as the muscles are kind of bubbling up, they sort of pop. They decrease at the same time, and so you're not really getting anywhere.
Ugh.
And once this is happening, you're coughing, and you're actually coughing up the liquid.
The good liquid or the prototype potion?
The prototype potion at first,
Oh,
Oh
no.
no.
but then the liquid coming out of your mouth is green, the same color of green
Of the goo
of the
dragonborn.
goo dragonborn.
Oh.
Oh.
Someone help him.
Pumper, be quiet! Be quiet, Pumper!
I'm gonna try to like scoop it back in.
What?
It makes sense.
Say it one more time.
I'm gonna try to scoop it back in.
Pumper, what the hell?
Where's my monster
Wait
manual?
1 second. Wait 1 second.
Oh my god.
Where's your
I need my monster manual.
He just yells it.
How does it
Where's
taste?
my monster manual?
How does it taste, we wonder?
Like green apples.
Oh, cool.
Green apples. Oh boy.
Sour yet sweet.
And she tastes like green apples.
Okay,
Is that Nick Kroll bit?
Is that a song?
so you're trying to scoop it back in.
Yeah.
All right.
Should have told me that.
Can I have you make a dexterity check?
Dexterity check.
Yeah.
To see if he
12.
was successful in putting it back in.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
So, your
Puke re-ingestion.
impulsive
athletics
action
saving
of
throw?
trying to get it back in, you're able to quickly gain composure and like in between puking cycles, you're able to put some of it back in as it's coming down.
Vile.
Okay. I don't think it worked this time.
He's like sitting on the ground, like.
I think maybe the potion is too old now.
Therese, what are we supposed to do?
We gotta get into this thing and get down to the crystal.
Yeah, obviously.
And then
But
we
how?
gotta, I don't know, get Pomper to talk to it or something.
Can't you do like weird magic or anything?
I don't.
What about you, Fame? Why don't you do something?
We gotta just dig into this damn roof.
Now I'm assuming this here building probably has some windows. Why don't we just go in the windows? We've got some holes already for us.
Cause they're guarded.
They're really far down.
It's faster than trying to peel off scales off the top of a building.
Do you have any rope? This was
No.
gonna be phase 2. Do any of us have any rope?
Imagine if I was some kind of wizard with some magic.
Oh,
rope.
enough with the wizard.
Imagine though.
Yeah, that would be great. If we find Yogala, he can get us out of this mess.
Can we turn invisible, Therese?
We Yes, actually. Yes. Yes.
Right, but how do we still can't get in?
All right, well, let's try to get down to the windows then. Hang on. Let me search my mind to see how many of us I can make invisible.
I'm really worried about Pomper climbing down. He just puked everywhere.
Yeah, I don't know.
Seems weak.
Yeah.
So the dragon is kind of coming back in a wide circle toward the center of the tower.
We're gonna have to fight that dragon.
We're not gonna fight this dragon.
We're gonna have to get on his back.
You can stay up here and fight this dragon.
Wait, can you get on its back?
Do you know this dragon?
No, I don't know this dragon.
How are you gonna get its back?
Just hop on his back.
What?
All right, fine. You do it. Then you help us out. Are you gonna do it or not?
Well, I'll try.
All right. Well, if it flies by,
Yeah.
jump off the tower onto it.
I can make 4 of us invisible, but not disgraced.
Oh,
Disgrace is knocked down on the floor.
Unless you're carrying him when I make you invisible, then he might turn invisible. But he looks really heavy.
How many feet away is the dragon?
No.
Um,
No.
No.
yeah, we can beat a red dragon. We can do
We
this.
absolutely cannot.
We can't beat the dragon lord without
I
taking
feel
down
like
a red
Ben
dragon.
has painted a wonderful picture of explaining or telling us without actually saying how powerful these dragons are. So I'm very afraid of it.
Okay.
How many feet?
how many feet? So it's in the process of circling back around. So basically, it shot up, went wide, and is coming back around. I would say in terms of feet, it's probably, so you're at the southern tip. It's probably 200 to 250 feet south of that.
I'm going to try to hide any way possible. Crawling in a corner, anything right now.
Okay. Can I have you make a stealth check, please?
The corner of what though?
I'm going to run around tower. I'm going to try to lay down something where it can't see me. Try to stay hidden as much as possible.
We're under a silent image that everyone hates.
You could try to hide behind the pillar of flame somehow, either underneath it or behind it.
I started with an adventurous pact that I don't recall losing.
I think we got a rope.
17.
I mean, I've got all kinds of shit in this bag of
17.
holding.
17.
I wish I had +2 sneaking on my cloak.
Hubert, Pomper, Fame. So Nicator has made his
I'm
intent
taking
clear.
cover.
Okay. I think that's very smart. Is there anything else you guys would
I
like to
want
do?
to do something.
What would you like to do?
I'm going to cast Geas on the dragon.
Oh,
It takes 1 minute to cast, so I'm going to start that now.
What was Geas again?
It's the one where
the
you can
thing that
control
makes people
stuff.
friends.
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
So I'm going to
Do
take.
you
I'm gonna-
lose control of Dishonored or whatever his name is? Disgrace?
Disgrace. Dude, we can kill Disgrace
Probably.
immediately if need be.
Disgrace is already passed out.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Just throw him off the,
Yeah.
the tower.
Let the dragon eat him.
Bye.
It is. The range is 60 feet, so I'm going to channel the energy now while it's swooping in because it takes a minute to cast.
It takes a minute to cast. Okay.
So I'm going to get that going, and I'm going to try to gain control of this dragon.
You place just so everybody is on the exact same page. You place a magical command on a creature that you can see within range, forcing it to carry out some service or refrain from some action or course of activity. As you decide, if the creature can understand you, it must succeed on a wisdom saving throw or be charmed by you for the duration. While the creature is charmed by you, it takes 5d10 psychic damage each time it acts in a manner directly counter to your instructions, but no more than once each day. The creature that can't understand you is unaffected by the spell. You can issue any command you choose, short of an activity that would result in certain death. Should you issue a suicidal command, the spell ends.
Cool.
You can end the spell early by using an action to dismiss it. A remove curse, greater restoration, or a wisp spell also ends it. So, you are going to try to take control of the red dragon.
Yeah.
Just
have
issue
it join
issue a
us?
command.
Yeah.
A simple command.
Yeah. Take us to the crystal.
Like, join us?
Nice dragon.
Be our friend.
Yeah.
God, you
This
better
isn't
roll.
the Dragon King, right?
No.
No, this is just a
Okay,
dragon.
this is just a
Dragon.
lesser one.
Normal
So,
run-of-the-mill,
okay,
intensely difficult to kill dragon.
Bold plan. Bold plan, I like it.
That's all I got.
Are you basically going to be out in the open, kind of baiting for
Well,
it to come to you?
I'm in the
The much maligned silent image.
the silent image. I'm in the silent image. So I'm gonna stay hidden
Until it gets within range.
until it gets within range,
and the minute has passed.
and then cast.
Okay. Fame Therese, anything you'd like to do?
I mean, I am
Stand tall,
prepped to
pal.
banish this thing if things get messed up, and then I guess I'll make us invisible and we can run for those windows somehow.
Perfect.
Climb, better
But
roll.
that's like plan
Climb,
B.
boys.
Athletics check.
We're falling to our death.
Yeah, that is athletics climbing for sure.
Okay, so
Yeah.
the dragon is coming in pretty fast. So I'm assuming as soon as it gets like relatively close to you or overhead, you're gonna try to cast the spell.
As soon as it's ready, yeah.
I believe you said your spell save DC is 14. Is that correct?
Spell save.
Wait, we leveled up. What ability score did you adjust?
I adjusted Constitution.
Never mind.
Okay. Spell save DC is 14.
Okay.
That seems good, Huber. That seems.
That's not very
Oh,
good.
it's a dragon, man. Like, this thing rolls a 5 and it's
Mine is
fine,
16
probably.
and people usually beat it.
60?
16.
Oh, okay.
I rolled an 18. The spell has no effect.
Alright.
You're not able to
It's
charm
worth
it.
a shot.
Did it draw its attention?
No, it did not draw its attention.
Good.
So
Do it again.
I'm going to go ahead and
I can do it
do
one
it
more,
again.
I can try
Do it
one more
again.
time.
I'm going to go ahead and tell you what the dragon does. So the dragon returns to its original location. It starts to land. It starts fluttering its wings, kicking up sand as it lands near the spot where it initially took off, although something is different this time. A portion of the tower next to the dragon opens up.
Oh,
A circle appears, and a robed figure floats up from the circle. Once the figure passes the threshold of the circle, it closes again. It lands next to the dragon. Now, you guys are a ways away from these two creatures.
The figure lands, so it was like it's
it was,
flying.
It was flying and then
Okay.
it was levitating basically, and then it landed, and it's walking to the dragon, and it puts its hand on the dragon's scaled leg. It appears to be communicating with the dragon somehow.
Jigs up.
whoa.
Whoa.
Does it look familiar? Who's this guy?
It looks like a warlock, but
Okay.
because its hood is up, you can't see its face. Its face is turned away from you.
I'm going to use my night vision goggles.
Are they heavy?
Where's
Then they're expensive.
Bile? We need him here. He could probably open this up.
I think through my bird to Baal. And I say, how do we get in?
I think we asked that last
I
time.
know he did. He said dig
Yeah.
through the thing, but no one listens.
How do you get, you just
said
asked him
there's-
how you get in?
He said there's two windows,
Yeah,
or
windows.
okay.
Never mind.
I want him to come here and open it.
Okay, because it's a different question if you're asking what is he doing versus how do you get in. Which
What is who doing? The robed figure?
what is Bile doing?
What is
Oh
Bile
yeah,
doing?
what is he doing? Where is he? I do want to check in with my bird.
So Bile communicates to your familiar, and he goes, I'm inside the tower. I was going to meet you fools, but the commotion you caused has everybody up in a stir. They know someone is here, and they're on the lookout. I have to play along with the search.
What is our best course of action then?
Your best course of action? Do you have any way to get to the bottom of the tower? The bulk of the most powerful forces know that whatever source of the disturbance was, it was happening at the top. This might be your chance to go in through the front door. It will still be guarded, but security will be less tight.
And how high is the crystal? Is it on the bottom or the top of the tower?
The crystal. The crystal is in the center of the tower.
I see.
It will be a ways up.
I see.
Stealth is the best approach.
Okay. I have a plan.
All right,
I'll check back in with you later. Okay. The crystal's in the center of the tower. The bottom of the tower is less guarded now than the top because they know we're up here. Clearly we can't dig through because it upsets this dragon. And now there's this other guy up here. So I think
I'm
that
sorry, you
Pomper's...
said clearly we can't dig through.
Fame, I will kill you. So clearly Pomper's idea of turning invisible and trying to sneak in is the best one.
Oh.
So we're gonna climb this?
We have to get I don't know how to get down.
Do we have a
We have to get
spell
to
or
these
anything?
windows.
It's just a
Help
bunch.
We
us
have
get
no
down?
spells to get down.
It's just a bunch of scales. We can climb this.
Is there a balcony in front of the window? There's a just like open window drop.
So you haven't really been able to survey the windows yet because
haven't
they're
reconnoitered.
on the side of the tower.
Let's reconnoiter.
Well, let me.
The window.
Hang on, everyone, come over here. And let me touch you.
Nicator,
Okay,
Nicator, come on over.
Nicator, come
I'm
back.
already over here.
No, you're by the fire. Come on over here.
Nicator, get back
Get,
here.
come on over here.
All right.
Okay.
Nicator, come on
I
over here.
touch the four of you. We're abandoning disgrace. Do you understand that, right?
Yes.
Okay. And I make the four of us
Disgraced
invisible.
What about these two ghouls?
I think we only got one ghoul.
One
Oh,
goal.
okay.
I go over to
About this
Disgrace.
ghoul?
Is Disgrace still asleep?
Something that we did not fully address that I meant to, but got distracted by you trying to take over the dragon, is your coughing fit did have an effect. You are a dimmer shade of green now
Great.
than you were.
Aw.
Damn it.
Less powerful now.
Is Disgrace asleep still?
That's a great question.
We're all invisible now, so.
Disgraced starts waking up
Okay.
and starts screaming.
Oh, no.
Kill him!
Disgrace.
No,
Disgrace.
no, he's our distraction. Let's go now. Come on.
Disgrace.
Come
it's
on.
Pomper.
Pomper, stop. Let's
Wait.
go.
The robed figure
Pomper, now.
slowly turns around and begins walking in your direction.
Pomper, we have to go right now.
I'm gonna
Disgraced,
start
we
climbing
gotta
towards
go.
the window.
No, leave disgraced. Come on.
I'm starting to climb towards the window.
Disgraced, ghoul.
So
I'm sorry.
I
I'll
feel
be
like
last.
there's still some confusion about the window, so let me try to explain it.
we
better
have
than
not
I
seen the
before.
window. It is below
It's below
us.
us. I'm gonna try
Yes,
to climb down the
on
tower
an
to it.
inverted
Okay.
triangle.
Right, but how are you going to try to climb down?
Look for holds or anything. With
Yeah.
Okay.
No clue.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, but that's okay.
Like
We're-
we don't have
that's
anything
fine.
We're
else.
burning
That's
that
fine.
bridge when we get to it.
Okay.
Right now, we're leaving disgraced and the ghoul as a distraction.
Okay, so you're climbing over the edge, trying to look for holds to get down.
Correct.
Yes.
Okay.
Assassin's Creed style.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Disgrace. Why are you screaming?
Shut up, Pompa.
Pomper, stop talking.
Let's go.
Pomper, I
Is he still
swear to
screaming?
God, stop talking.
So what happened? It was like he had a bad dream, and he was startled by something. He's not screaming anymore. He's just trying. He's trying to look around and get a sense of his direction. He's trying to get a sense of his surroundings.
Disgraced. If anyone comes, you know what to do. Hold fast here. We'll be back.
Yeah, master.
I think the curse should break. That's suicidal.
I actually completely agree with Kyle. That is a suicidal command.
Okay. I'm still gonna.
that
I'm,
is
I'm still gonna issue it. I'm still gonna issue it.
You're still gonna
I'm
issue
still,
it?
yeah. Because I'm not commanding him. I'm just like I feel like we're buds, even though technically he is under the spell.
Yeah.
But the RP is like I'm just talking to a bud.
I feel like you're bending it a little bit. The line between command and buds.
No, it still is a command in the sense of the
yeah,
rules.
he's saying his RP is that in his
Yeah.
mind.
Oh, okay, but
Yeah.
but you're okay with it.
I'm
breaking
okay with
the-
command. Yeah.
Also, I'm pretty sure it's only one command, right?
Right.
Like, ever?
No. It's for a month. Every time it doesn't agree with a command, it can take damage.
Okay.
Yeah.
Anyway, I say into your head, trying to sound as scary as possible, I'm like, Pomper, stop talking. We need to go.
Does Disgrace have any?
Because the spell is broken, he's not sure where he is or how he got there. He views everything around him as a threat. He stands up and is holding his sword, staring at you. Does
Even though I'm
not
invisible?
say anything. He doesn't. Staring at you is the wrong way to say it. I mean, he's just like
I think
Yeah.
it's one command.
somebody's, because you're
Yeah.
talking to him,
Doesn't
right?
matter.
He knows the sound your voice is coming from. He doesn't know what the hell is going on, and so he's just on the defense right
Okay.
now. You don't know what he's going to do because he doesn't know what he's going to do.
Okay. Disgraced, I gotta go. Hold fast.
Stop talking.
End of the world's
Pomper,
coming.
stop talking.
What magic is this?
We're invisible.
Who is that?
Everyone stop talking.
It's me, Fame the Bloodhead.
That man is coming over here. We need to go now.
Okay.
Disgrace, the fate of the world
Oh my God.
lies.
I'm already. I'm
Okay.
Yeah, I leave. I'm like going to the side. I'm like
I'm
trying
right
to
behind.
I left
I'm last.
Immediately.
I'm bringing
Okay.
up through.
Yeah.
I care more about disgraced than
No, that's fair.
because
That's
I'm
fair.
going last.
That's fine. All right. So, Nikita, you're climbing down the tower.
Yeah.
Okay. You're just going because
I'm
you
going.
realize the urgency of the situation.
Correct.
Can I have you make an acrobatics check?
Is this thing
Sure.
really an inverted pyramid as described?
What's that? Yeah, basically. I mean, it's no, it's not quite that dramatic. It doesn't get that wide, but it's
27.
It gets wider towards the top than it does.
Cool,
A
cool.
ladder emerges from the wall.
27?
Yes.
Wow.
Success.
He's an athletic boy.
Yeah.
That's right.
Skillfully.
So you were
Legolas
able.
Slides down.
It's not so much what you're able to do; it's the speed with which you're able to do it.
Mhm.
You see that the points where the stone is sticking out just a little bit farther, and you just instinctually. It's like you find it and you go for it.
It's like those glowing points in Last of Us, Ian, where I could see where to
Yeah,
climb.
yeah.
Yellow paint.
And you see
Yeah.
Nicator basically like flipping down and
We don't see anything.
climbing down
Just cha-cha-cha.
You hear
the
it.
tower very quickly.
World class thief, boys.
I need to deal with their climbing attempts
Yeah,
as well,
absolutely.
but go ahead and make a perception check for me.
Sure.
What do your eyes see?
Who's next? Who's climbing down next?
I am.
I'm going last.
Okay.
Okay.
Are you climbing down the same way as Nicator?
I'm gonna try.
Okay. Acrobatics check.
Bad news.
14.
For perception?
Yes.
Okay.
Getting rid of those ones I had last week.
Hey now.
16.
You're an all-star.
All right.
Okay. Yeah, you were successful as well.
Nice.
That could have killed me.
It could have killed you.
Here goes fame.
Wow.
What's that number?
18.
And then
Excellent.
I add 9 to that.
Holy
God.
You saw
27.
acrobatic too.
Because she's maxed out on strength.
I envision Fame using the war pick to get down.
That's
Sure.
a bad idea.
Oh, yeah.
Would that not announce our
War
presence
style?
every time she
Yeah.
did it?
Acrobatics is
So it
dead.
depends, because remember you
Oh,
were
sorry, I thought
stabbing
I'm
the
sorry.
scales before?
Ben, I thought it was an athletics check.
It's an acrobatics check, but you rolled an 18 naturally.
Yeah.
You'd be
Oh, yeah, you're
successful
fine.
regardless. So Pomper, let's deal with you and Disgrace. So Disgrace is
No,
freaked out, doesn't
Pomper
understand
falls.
what's going on. But then it kind of hits him.
Sorry, wait. Did we land on a balcony or something?
We're just
Where are we
climbing.
standing?
You're climbing, so
Oh,
basically you're
oh,
successfully
alright,
climbing.
alright.
We'll get to that as soon as we deal
Sure,
with
sure. Sorry.
Pomper. No, it's okay. You see this moment of realization from Disgraced. He kind of snapped back and he goes, "I know the voice. You're the filthy dragonborn who attacked me.
We're all friends here.
How did I get here?"
Oh, no.
We're all
Whoa.
friends here.
You were pretty angry, so I used a little bit of magic to calm you down.
While you're explaining this, Disgraced is so preoccupied with you that he doesn't even notice the warlock behind him.
Disgrace behind you.
Oh my God, Papa.
Disgrace turns around only to be met with the blast of a spell. I have to see how successful it is.
See you, disgraced.
I'm worried about Pomper. Get over the edge.
Man. Now I feel bad.
He's
You
a
did
bad
this,
person
Hubert.
that you manipulated with magic to be on our side.
Yeah, you think you'd be like all chummy about it
Yeah,
after?
I don't know why
Yeah.
you feel anything for this monster.
Yeah. True.
Because they were creatures of honor.
They
Not
super
disgraced.
aren't.
Yeah.
Disgrace is sketchy.
Disgraced is called Disgraced because he's a creature of honor.
He's a coward.
Yeah,
He's a murderer.
dishonorable monster snake.
Disgrace gets hit with a bolt of lightning.
Is there any way for me to, like,
Doesn't even allow.
push him down?
Before the bolt of lightning hits?
Yeah.
Give away your position.
Lightning is.
I'm invisible. I'm invisible.
Yeah,
I mean, I'm
but
not-
He would just, like,
when
fall.
people see something being pushed
I think-
from
I
a
think
source.
I think when you like make contact as an invisible person.
Also, yeah, if you take an attack action, you become visible. I think.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Too late.
Let me check on
Pushed.
Let the thunder happen.
Thunder.
When you ride like lightning,
Crash like thunder.
crash like thunder.
Dude, that's too sad. What are you talking about? Is that
Place me on the pines. Wow, that's a good one. Going
The
west.
spell ends for a target that attacks or casts a spell.
What's that
Okay.
name again?
And Mendelssohn.
This is my achievement.
Lord Vader. There's a lot of rolling over there.
Disgrace falls to the ground, lets out a cry. Ah! What do you do?
Is he dead?
He's not dead.
Is the invisible cube still there?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Will you just run?
I run.
Yeah.
I run. How much? Wait, is there just one warlock
There's one. I mean,
and
there's
one
warlock
red
and a red dragon.
and a red dragon? Okay.
Yeah.
You couldn't
All
take
right.
a warlock by yourself anyway.
I run to follow them with the motivation of taking care of this portal, and then hopefully communicating with Disgraced through Therese at a later time, jailbreak style.
Let's get that acrobatics
Yeah.
check, baby.
Yeah, let's get that acrobatics check.
I try to free Disgraced
Harper's
later.
about to fall to his death.
Hopefully they don't kill Disgraced. 19.
Wow.
Thank
Good
God,
rolls.
dude. We all rolled
Thank
good.
you, Die Hard Die.
Mountain climbers.
19 plus 8. So
You all like climbing
Just
down this tower
so
with just your
graceful.
hand. Like, oh, we don't have any rope. Let's roll.
there's like hooks that's together.
Yeah, I want to pay attention to how well they're climbing and be surprised.
Yeah, you would absolutely be surprised.
What? Like, especially at Pomper. What?
And he's just easily just hooked on.
And what's great is like Pomper is this rotund dragonborn in full armor that's just like gracefully.
We are all invisible, so none of us can see any of this.
Oh, true.
Yeah.
Oh, stop ruining the fun, man.
I'm just trying to play D&D.
Trying to play D&D. Okay. Now,
Disgraced is
Nicator, you were
captured.
the first to go down.
Yep.
Which gives you some sort of surveillance benefits. So you're kind of climbing down, and you climb down, I would say, 30 feet.
Mm-hmm.
And you are now about 10 feet above a window. And you guys mentioned a balcony before.
Mm-hmm.
There is a balcony. There are 4 guards talking with each other above your location.
Above us?
No,
On the
I'm
balcony?
sorry.
Below us?
Below you.
On
10
the
feet below
balcony?
you, on the balcony below.
Can we see this too? Can I see this?
Can I have you all make perception checks?
I can't give you a signal because you can't see me.
Really
That was
good.
me giving Brad
What
a
was
signal.
another one? I did that one.
No,
before.
not you, not you,
Okay.
not you. You're good. You're good.
Mine's like 24 or something.
Then yes.
I got a critical failure.
You're just thinking about Disgraced.
Yeah.
Oh, haunted.
I'm haunted. I did bad
Um,
things.
I say into
13.
everyone's head, I say, there are guards. Do not make any noise. We need to just sneak past them.
Let's just drop on them, go right on in.
We're
What kind
invisible.
of guards are they?
They look like normal Nightingale soldiers.
No, we don't want to raise the alarm. We need to sneak past them.
Nicator, you hear
been
what they're
raised.
talking about.
Ooh, the guards.
What's interesting is all 4 of these guards are speaking in different languages to each other.
Oh.
And so you potentially are only hearing bits of the conversation. What languages do you speak?
Common, and I believe Elvish?
Code talkers.
He like spoke in photosynthesis or something.
What?
Code talker.
Oh, Metal Gear Solid 5.
Yeah.
Spoke in photosynthesis?
It was some weird thing.
like plants absorbing sunlight?
Yeah.
He spoke in
He
that.
spoke in like plant language.
Irrelevant character.
Pretty
Irrelevant
sure
character.
Elvish too.
Never met
Saving him was one of my favorite missions, though.
Yes.
Oh my god,
Yes.
best in the game. Ground Zero status. Heck yeah.
I think it's time to replay MGS5. Don't do 4 and then 5.
4, dude. Culmination.
I'll do 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5.
Do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's the only
Someday.
Way. It's the
Maybe
only
in
way.
a non-2017.
That's the only way. 1, 2, 3, 4,
1, 2,
5.
3, and then 4 and 5.
Yeah. Well, then what
That's
about
the only way.
Peace Walker?
And then you gotta throw Peace Walker in there. So
yeah.
1,
Might
2,
as well
3,
start
Peace Walker, 4, 5.
Start with Metal Gear.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Go Metal Gear.
And
Metal Gear
2.
2.
And then
1, 2,
solid
3.
Yeah.
Peace Walker.
Peace
4,
Walker.
5.
4, 5.
4, 5.
Common and Elvish.
Ground Zero's 5.
Right. Wash it down with some twin snakes.
Common and Elvish.
Common and Elvish. Okay. So that's, I have some good news for you.
Yeah.
You understand 2 of the 4 languages being spoken.
Ooh.
And so you kind of hear bits of the conversation. And the part that you hear, it's first in common, it's a response. And it goes, I don't know, I don't think any creature on this continent could get up here. That doesn't make any sense. And then the elf goes, It must have been one of our own. One of our own must be betraying us. They've seen the power that they have, and they're taking it for themselves. And this conversation keeps going on.
Can't hear it. All of it.
Well, there's a reason why I'm doing it this way. You see that same warlock. He has some sort of enchantment cast on Disgraced, and he has his arms bound, and he leads him out to the balcony, and he proclaims, in common, loudly, "I found the intruder! I thought we wiped out their kind, and I don't know how they could penetrate our defenses, but we must take this to the Dragon Lord right away."
We gotta save him.
No, this is great for us. Let them take
We
Disgrace.
gotta save him.
No, Pomper, they think he is the
They
intruder.
killed his whole species.
Pomper,
No,
who cares?
That snake knows a lot. We gotta kill him.
Oh,
So the
all we
guards
have to do is
move
get
or
to the
anything, or are they
crystal.
just hanging out there still?
Two of the guards, the two, unfortunately, that you could understand, decided to accompany the warlock in the delivery of Disgrace to the
Okay.
Dragon Lord.
So
Wait.
they're still.
Did you say that he's on the balcony with Disgrace?
Yes, I
Just
did.
standing there?
Yes.
Just him?
No.
With
There are four
guards.
guards.
Four
There were
guards.
4 guards,
They're
and
all
then
on
the
the balcony.
warlock and
Yeah.
Disgrace come into the scene.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
But they left the balcony already, right?
So
Two
right
of them.
now, in this moment,
Yeah.
2 of them are leaving with the warlock and Disgrace to deliver Disgrace to the Dragon Lord to try to figure out what's going on.
Is my ghoul on the roof just hiding in the silent image?
I forgot about your goal.
Yeah.
I guess he didn't climb.
Let's just say that,
He's
whatever.
toasted.
He, as you're climbing down, he goes like,
Yeah,
"I always respected you."
I always respected you.
Yeah.
Is there like a railing on the balcony?
I'm sorry.
No, I was.
What's
yeah.
that?
Is there a railing?
Yes, there's a railing.
Okay. Because like a nice invisible shove here would be beautiful.
I
That's
mean,
an
you
attack.
could try
You
to
would be
shove
visible.
them over the railing.
You would
It's-
become visible.
The railing only comes up to a certain point.
Is there another balcony close by or anything? Further
Not
down the
close
tower?
by, no.
Okay.
Pomper.
You'd have to basically move around the tower to get to the other window.
I want to say into Pomper's head, I'm like, Pomper, I know that you care about Disgraced, but we need to focus on getting you to the crystal so we can stop the Dragon Lord's power. That's all that matters. We have to get you to that crystal. We have to stay invisible and sneak to the crystal.
You're
Or we
right.
will all die and the whole world will die.
But then we get disgraced after.
Sure.
Okay. Deal. Done.
Okay. I will go with you personally to get Disgraced after we save the world.
Okay. I like it.
Thank you.
I like it too. Well done, Jerry.
Therese is just like, these people are insane.
Okay, so with that,
Nicator's thinking about something.
I'm trying to think how to
He's
get these
ready to do
guys to
some
move.
shoves.
Okay.
No,
Just
I
some
don't-
invisible shoves.
I don't want to, because we get
I think if we...
uninvisible if we do that. I
There's
don't
an
want to do that.
There's like an entrance right,
Right,
there.
we should just walk past them.
All right.
We are
All right.
invisible.
so
We got
indulge me here
I'm
just a
following
little bit.
done.
I'm following you guys.
Now,
Yeah.
now that this has happened, there is some more information that I want to give you. So there are the 2 remaining Nightingale guards are, they basically they were standing in the center of the balcony. They returned to both points of the balcony, and they're kind of looking in opposite directions, kind of surveying the scenes.
Perfect.
I said they were normal Nightingale soldiers. That is mostly true. It's a little bit different. So you know, in Star Wars, the 2 like red guards that you
Yeah.
see
Yes.
that are guarding
Yeah, the
Darth
royal
Vader,
guards, yes.
the royal guards. Kind of envision a situation like that where they are wearing the purple and silver leather armor that you typically associate with Nightingale soldiers. However, they also have sort of this necklace, this plate that they wear around their neck that marks them as a little bit different. And these Nightingales are both wielding spears instead of long swords as you're typically used to. So they're just a tiny bit different.
Elite pike men.
As Huber, it is so hard not to get an invisible shove to the death or an invisible neck snap.
Both count
I'm
as
not
attacks.
stopping you.
I'm
Like,
gonna
I want
try
an
to sneak
invisible
past
neck
them.
snap so
I'm
bad.
gonna try to
Just
sneak
behind.
past them. Okay.
But then you become visible.
Is your attempt basically to like land silently and move behind them in the
Correct.
space where they're not at?
Into the tower.
Just so
Okay.
I'm clear, there's like a door here, and they're on either end of like the platform, or are they standing by the door?
They're not standing by the door. There
Oh.
is space behind them where you could go through the door and
Great,
sneak through.
great.
So you could totally do that.
Let's just do that.
So Brad, this is interesting. We've never encountered a situation quite like this. I really like the idea. I do think, when I try to ration it out, that 2 checks sort of are appropriate here. One would be a stealth check, and then one would be an acrobatics check because you'd be dropping down.
Sure.
And so basically, like, by succeeding in both checks, you are able to do what you want to do and sneak past.
Oh, we all have to do this?
Yes.
No, you don't all have to. This is just what Nicator is doing.
Yeah.
But we'd all have to do those 2 checks and make the same action.
If you were doing
Yeah.
the same thing, unless you kind of devise a way to get down without needing to do the acrobatics check.
It doesn't say so in the book, but does invisibility give us advantage on stealth?
If it does not specify in the book, then no, because sound is the issue here.
Yeah.
Okay. We're going to do acrobatics.
Okay.
That's a 1, but with relatable talent by the 11th level, you have refined your chosen skills until they approach perfection, where we make an ability check that lets you add your proficiency bonus, which this does. You can treat a d20 roll of 9 or lower as a 10.
Woo!
So,
Does that even count on a critical failure? I mean, it says
it
9 or
doesn't
lower.
say- it doesn't
says
specify.
9
It's
or
a 10.
lower.
It basically means he just rolled a 10.
so a
Yeah.
10 in my acrobatics is 9, so it's 19.
And that, does that reset every sleep?
So
Basically,
you get a minimum 19
It
every
doesn't
time.
say.
So
Well,
he
we
always
talked
gets a
about
19.
this, when you guys
Ben
leveled up
said,
last
quote,
time.
it's broken.
It's broke.
It's really good. It's really good.
That's insane.
That's awesome.
it must reset. That's crazy.
I mean, it makes kind of sense.
say.
Like, we're big
Read your
boys.
skills,
It's
boys.
his strength.
Yeah,
It's Brad's
you brought
strength.
this up off camera last time, and I'm actually going to give you a point of inspiration for remembering that in the heat of the moment and using your character exactly as you should be. It's totally the type of thing that I want to promote. So good job there.
Yeah.
Give you a point of inspiration, and it looks like you have a +9 to the acrobatics.
Yep.
So basically, you get a 19
Mm-hmm.
despite rolling a 1,
Yeah, now it's stealth.
which is successful.
Oh.
No, I mean for the acrobatics. Now we have to roll
Okay.
the stealth.
I was offended. It's his strength, dude.
12.
his strength is stealth as well. It's like, all right.
Yeah.
Plus 9.
Play into his strengths.
Okay.
21. 23.
Okay. So here's what you see Nicator do. Basically, Nicator, you drop down.
We don't see anything.
And you're right. You're right. I'm sorry. I keep forgetting.
This is for me.
Yeah.
yeah. It's hard because I have to describe things,
Right.
and it's like,
is
but
for
you're
me.
invisible. Yeah,
We're all
yeah.
just, we're all
knows
just
how
like,
cool he looks.
I hope the
Yeah.
cater landed.
Yeah,
okay.
you guys are picturing what's happening.
Okay.
You don't see it, but your image is.
We all picture different things, like flipping off the
Yeah.
wall
Yeah.
and like rolling in the house.
You drop and you kind of tuck yourself into a ball and you roll basically into the doorway.
Samus.
Yes, and you are completely successful. The guards do not turn
Excellent.
around. You do not draw their attention.
Excellent.
Now,
Okay.
before we continue with Unicator, I need to figure out what the other party members do.
I'm next in the order, so I guess I have to do it.
Oh,
I'm doing
we
the
don't
same
have initiative or anything right now.
No,
so
I
you
know,
don't have
but
to
like
go.
I was the next climbing down.
That's
so-
true. Or wait, are you going for the same thing?
I don't want to jump down. I want to just gently climb to the base and then try to sneak around.
The only thing I wanted to look around and see, and I was gonna let them know if I could of what's in there, and let them know that I'm in.
Okay.
Is
yeah.
that fair?
Yeah, that's absolutely fair.
I can communicate with Therese, right? Or does it have to be you talking to me?
I mean, you can respond when I talk to you,
Okay.
but I'm definitely like checking in.
I think that's a really good idea. So let's just kind of get your situation settled
Sure.
right now. I think that's a good call, Nicator. So it looks like the room that you're in right now is a sleeping area for the Nightingales. You see basically cots laying across the ground. It's a very simple room.
Burn it down.
You see a small wooden table kind of near the beds. You see scraps of food that are there. It's not very well kept. It's a little bit dirty. There's some trash in the room. But other than that, there's not much except for one strange thing. You see a gray... It's not stone, but it has the color of stone. Almost statue-like dragonborn figure.
Ooh.
Kind of past the wooden table on the right edge of the room. And it just seems to be frozen there.
I thought you were gonna say Yogala.
No, he's vaporized.
He's dead.
Or
Is it human? Is full sized?
It's an adult dragonborn, yeah.
So like
Whoa.
a statue of it. Which that's what it looks like.
It has a statue-like quality of it. I'm not saying it is a statue.
But you
it's
said
just sort
stone
of
color, kind of.
stone color. It's gray. It's
I'm gonna
dark
assume it's a
gray.
statue
Sure.
when I come in.
Nah, I got Medusa, man.
Yeah. I say into Nicator's head, I say, "Are you in?
I'm in.
Is it
I'm in.
everything good?"
Yeah.
There is no one in the room, by the way. Of
Yeah.
course.
There's no one in here. It looks like living quarters.
Okay, I'm
Looking
gonna
in with
try
some
to.
beds and a weird statue.
There is.
I'm gonna
Sorry,
try to
there's
climb
one
down.
other thing. Above the cots, hanging on the wall, is a picture. And the only thing in the frame of this picture, it's not very big. It's like an 8x10 portrait almost.
Pepe.
Star.
What's up?
Just kidding.
There is a helmed figure, and the helmed figure, it's this black beautiful armor, and
yes.
it's in the shape of a dragon head, and there are teeth lining the part of the helmet where like the dragon mouth is, and there are gleaming white horns that slightly curve upward, and it's just this entire frame is filled with this helmed figure, just his head.
We got a
Hanging.
framed photo of their glorious leader.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's exactly what it is.
Whoa.
Okay, I want to gently climb to the base, to the ground,
Okay.
of the balcony, and then just kind of like quietly move into the room.
Sure. I'm gonna have you basically go through the same thing that Nicator went through.
Okay. Even though I'm not jumping?
Yeah, so basically it would just be it's a different thing. What you're trying to do isn't as like intense as Nicator, but just to make sure you drop down successfully and you don't lose your footing or anything like that,
Okay.
or make a lot of noise.
It's like between two numbers. That's a 4 probably.
That's a 4.
That's a 4.
Yeah. What was that? The acrobatics?
That was the acrobatics.
So that's a 5.
Okay, the stealth is important though too.
Okay. 20. All right. The stealth is a 15.
Okay. So basically, you were just trying to climb down and drop off and like land in the center of the balcony.
I was not.
behind them?
I want to be very clear. I was not trying to drop at all. I was trying to climb all the way to the ground and then just walk around the corner as carefully and quietly as humanly possible.
Sure.
Because I didn't believe in myself to drop down.
Because you're doing some additional climbing.
Yeah.
You end up the stone ends up coming out of the wall
Whoa.
and you slip. The good news is that the stone doesn't land on the ground, it falls past the balcony.
Nice.
It doesn't make any noise. You fall and you end up grabbing onto the railing. So if you're looking at the balcony, you're dangling off the left
Oh,
side.
Jesus.
Again,
And none of us have any idea.
Yeah.
you haven't made much noise and you haven't gotten the attention of the two guards.
The Imperials.
Can I? Are the gaps in the railing wide enough for me to go through, or should I go over?
They're not wide enough for you to go
Okay.
through.
So I want to pull myself up as quietly as possible and get into the room
Okay.
Quietly as possible.
as quietly as possible.
Disclaimer.
Can I have you make a strength check for just pulling your body weight up?
Just a straight strength check.
Oh no.
Raw D20.
That is bad.
I love raw D20s. Caramba! Dead.
Dead.
It's a critical failure.
It's a critical failure? Mm-hmm. You rolled a 1.
Oh my god.
Are you
One
out of-
minus one,
are
actually.
you out of
That's a 0.
inspiration?
I don't have any inspiration.
Oh. Ay caramba, indeed. How high up are we?
Very high.
Oh
You fall.
Yep.
Do you have any sort of plan as you're falling to the ground at rapid
Banish
speed?
yourself.
I was thinking of doing that.
Safe.
Safe for a minute.
Yeah, save for 1 minute.
Ooh, yeah, shoot.
Actually,
You just come back right
Do
there.
it close to the
Yeah.
ground, Ian.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
I am like, for the first little while of falling, I'm like, oh god. And then I attempt to send my... Oh, shoot! Okay. Well, I release my concentration on invisibility because
Okay.
Banish is a concentration spell.
Sure.
So everyone is visible.
Oh god. Oh god.
It's all going to hell. Indicator's like snooping around.
Because also I have to be able to see the thing I'm banishing. So I attempt to send one creature that I can see within range, which is enough, to another plane of existence. And I want to do this, like 5 feet off the ground.
Okay.
It's page 217.
Holy.
I really like this idea of
moly.
doing it close to the ground. But okay, you attempt to summon one creature that you can see within range to another plane of existence. The target must succeed on a charisma saving throw or be banished. Does that mean that you have to succeed on a charisma saving throw to do it?
Against yourself?
Right, that's the thing. That's the thing that's strange.
I don't know.
I really like the idea, though. I do.
I think I roll a charisma saving throw. I mean, usually it says, for stuff like this, if the target is willing, it would just happen, but...
Yeah, it just doesn't. It just doesn't say that. Because it doesn't... I don't think it was intended
It's not
to
the
be
intended use.
spent that way. So I feel like basically what we have to decide here is we need to check to make sure you do it at the appropriate time.
Check him.
You do it...
He's
basically,
gone.
you do it quickly enough that you don't splat to the ground.
Right.
I was thinking
So this is a do or die moment.
Yeah.
You can do it, Travis.
So what am I doing? It's a charisma check?
Raw D20.
Yeah, let's have you do a charisma check, and I guess the way that I'm justifying that in my head is because you're falling, you're trying to see if you can do this spell
Right.
during this traumatic.
Right.
So that's where the charisma saving. So what's your spell save DC?
16.
Okay, what's your charisma modifier?
Plus 5.
Okay,
Nice.
so reasonable. Okay.
Helps.
No, that's bad. I want to roll low.
Oh.
Oh.
So
Right?
you want a one?
I want to fail a charisma roll if I'm rolling against my own charisma. Or do I want to roll high so that it works?
I think you want to. Yeah, we're completely changing this.
Right.
But in my mind, it makes more sense that you are successful. Your spellcasting ability modifier is your charisma. So let's reverse it. Not if you fail, you succeed. If you beat the check, you succeed.
So the chances are even worse.
No, you have to get an 11, basically, 11 or higher.
Yeah.
All right.
We're higher. Okay. Okay.
Which
Then
think
should
is
Can I also
reasonable.
use my
Little
spell
more
attack
50.
bonus?
No,
Just checking.
it's not an attack.
That is a 13.
Maybe it just goes off early? We can deal with the splatter in 10 minutes?
1 minute.
All right, hold on.
This is intense, dude.
This is really intense.
Man.
I just wanted you to succeed.
The crow comes, the crow can pick her up.
It's like a normal crow size.
Yeah, it's an actual normal.
Can break the
raven.
fall though.
How much health do you have?
66.
Okay.
Walk
Is there
on
any water around?
Yeah, walk on water.
Are there any pools
Turn the
of
water into cement.
Yeah. Is there a large ocean around?
Whatever, man.
Can I create a lot of donuts that he drops?
I
on?
mean, you're holding on to something, so it'd be hard
cushion
to
to
cast.
fall. I haven't dropped down yet, though.
I thought you were climbing down. Didn't you do the check?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hopper is clung to
Here
the
we
wall.
go.
Oh, there's two. It was a two.
In the player's
thing.
handbook,
I thought we dropped
a fall
down
from a
and
great
we
height
tried
is
again.
one of the most common hazards facing an adventurer.
Okay.
At the end of a fall, a creature takes 1d6 bludgeoning damage for every 10 feet it fell,
Okay.
to a maximum of 20d6.
20d6.
Oh my god.
Okay, that's survivable.
That's survival.
How tall is this tower?
Yeah.
It's
That's survivable.
he's higher up than 200 feet.
So it's 20d6.
This is a big tower.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a big tower.
It's final.
Alright,
that's
final
survivable.
castle.
That's 120
Well, wait,
max
wait,
damage.
wait though.
Yeah.
To die full out, you have to
Double.
double your. I always
So you
forget.
can't
If it's
die
your-
at flat out.
Max HP. You gotta double your max HP.
However,
So my max HP is 71.
So you're good for die.
So I won't
Yeah.
die for sure. I just would sit there unstabilized.
there's
You say
one
it.
other there is one other thing. There is one other thing I'm going to do.
Crocodile pit.
That is because fortunately you set this up beforehand with this character. Bile knows that you're falling. When he returned to the tower, he was still in the entrance and he was trying to they were all like, what the hell is going on? He was still in the entrance. He's going to try to come down, get to your location, and save you. If he fails, then you're going to have to take the damage. And we'll
All
have
right.
to see how that plays out.
Okay. Yeah, I guess my bird would be like, bah!
Bile needs us. He needs us for his ultimate plan.
It's a mutual relationship.
Yeah.
Well, or he's because he's screwed if this doesn't.
Bile is the true ending boss.
Yes. We're ready for it.
Yeah.
Ready to stab him in the back.
I have a
any
hex
minute.
on him. Yeah.
Bile is
Totally cool with it.
All right. I just have to figure out how Bile's going to try to save you.
It's like falling from over 200 feet. He's got time.
No, he doesn't have very much time.
I mean,
That's the
that would take like
seconds.
30 seconds maybe.
That's a lot of time.
30?
No.
way.
Like watching it. I mean, I don't want to get into it.
I mean, if I'm like making myself wide, slow it
Parachute.
down slightly.
I
Oh my
mean-
God! Wait. This is weird. What if I crawl into the bag of holding?
Yes.
Whoa.
Get in.
Whoa.
Get into the
Can
bag
you
of
fit
holding.
into
I
it?
just I
Anything
really
can
like
fit in
the
that.
idea. I'm gonna have to read the description of Bag of Holding to like make sure that
Because
that makes
back
sense.
in the tabletop adventures days, we were putting people in bags of holding left and
yeah,
right.
No, I'm
Yeah.
with you. I'm with you.
Corpses.
Let's look up the Bag of Holding.
Corpse
Get in that
disposal.
bag.
That's in the DM guide, or is that
Yeah.
disposal. Yeah, hide the bodies.
corpse
Hide
disposal?
the bodies in the bag.
Maybe we can. My DM guide is over there.
Is
All right.
over where?
It's over.
Why don't
in
we
the-
all just hide in the bag and wait this whole end of the world thing out?
Yeah.
It's in your bag.
Why does
Yeah,
he
it's in
come
the bag.
back as like a pack of cigarettes?
Is that T2?
No moving parts. Complex machinery.
Oh, it's a good line.
I'm so stressed out
Such a
right
good
now.
movie, dude. So good.
So, you're
All
the
right,
third to
you're
die.
gonna
You
make
did
it.
pretty good.
This bag has an interior space considerably larger than its outside dimensions, roughly 2 feet in diameter at the mouth and 4 feet deep. The bag can hold up to 500 pounds, not exceeding a volume of 64 cubic feet. The bag weighs 15
Wait.
pounds.
Up to 500 pounds?
Yeah.
There's so much gold in
There's
this thing.
37,000 gold.
I know.
So I dump all the gold out.
So, like, as you're opening the bag, gold is falling down. There's so much of your gold.
Cushioning the fall.
Yeah.
Scrooge McDuck physics.
Well, I mean, let's deal with one ridiculous thing at a time.
Oh my gosh.
Retrieving an item from the bag requires an action. As the bag is overloaded, pierced, or
Wasn't there like a
torn,
hand in there or something?
it ruptures
Took
and
it
is
out.
destroyed, and its contents are scattered in the astral plane.
Scatter my ashes.
If the bag is turned inside out, its contents spill forth unharmed, but the bag must be put right before it can be used again.
Cool.
Breathing creatures inside the bag can survive up to a number of minutes equal to 10 divided by the number of creatures.
So I got 10 minutes of air.
Oh, like there's a limited amount of oxygen
Yeah.
in there. That's cool.
So
okay.
actually, they plan on people putting people into this thing.
Oh, yeah.
Bile will get you out.
All right, so we've done a lot of checks, and it's gone bad.
If this
Fails, this is it.
It was
Yeah.
meant to be.
It
Yeah.
was meant to be. I'm gonna have you make basically a dexterity saving throw for trying to open the bag in time.
Okay.
A dexterity saving throw.
11.
Oh man.
They're not like, they're just such middle of the road rolls.
This is not good.
Shit, man.
We're gonna have to see how the damage plays out.
Oh, man.
So I'm like half in the bag.
Spilling out.
Just head first.
a bunch of coins.
Can I
just
borrow-
gold
Can I
everywhere.
borrow some d6s?
Oh,
Oh, you're rolling it?
You can roll it. I'm fine with
Oh,
that.
whatever.
Ben's gravity in this.
Why don't you
instance.
each roll 10?
I don't want this pressure.
Yeah,
Give me
I'm not
one,
rolling.
then.
You each roll 10. I can give him.
Here, you do it.
Yeah. All right, Ben's doing them all.
Okay, so I'm gonna roll 5d6s twice. Okay.
Wait, there's...
No, I'm gonna roll 5d6s 4 times. Okay.
We're gonna need to write this down.
Yep.
Oh my
All right, so I'm gonna
goodness.
tell you. You write it down once I
All
add
right,
it
I'll
up.
write it down.
Okay. 13.
All
That's
right.
not bad.
All right.
Okay.
All right.
I
So
rolled.
chill.
I rolled 3 ones.
Nice.
So
Keep that
chill.
up.
3 more times. Yeah. $18.
Okay.
That's pretty chill.
All right. Okay.
2 more.
All right.
2 more.
That's pretty chill. This is a good start.
Somebody get a calculator ready.
We can do
14.
Nice.
Dude, super good.
Last one.
Thanks, Die Hard Dice.
$23.
That is 70 damage.
What's your HP?
71 is my max, but I'm at 66 right now.
Okay.
So I'm unconscious.
Describe it.
I do not scream.
Oh,
I don't make a. When I land, I go. Yeah. Thousands of gold pieces and grapes. No, the grapes are in the bag of multiplication.
oh okay.
Like, somewhere in front of the Dragon Lord's tower.
So wait, are you like partially in the bag?
I got like a leg in,
Okay.
and like I think like maybe like 1,000 pieces of gold spilled out.
Yeah.
And then I'm just like, ugh.
Oh my god.
Your head
But I'm not dead.
Just unconscious.
I am full unconscious.
You're full unconscious.
laying on the ground.
What
Miles
happens
got
to your
you.
familiar when you're unconscious?
Nothing. It's fine. I think.
It's fine?
It dissipates if it loses its health.
Okay.
I can't communicate with it. It probably doesn't know where I am. Like,
What's-
can't talk to me.
What's going to happen to Therese? What's going to happen with Disgraced and the rest of the adventuring crew? Find out next time on Tabletop Escapades. Hey everybody, here's a little bit of a bonus for the last Tabletop Escapades. It's been about, 15 minutes, 10 minutes since we last shot it, and I've kind of been thinking about the episode. And we got a criticism that I do too many checks for players where they'll like succeed on a check and then I'll make them do a check that is basically the same thing, which isn't fair and puts them in a super unfavorable position. And so I actually agree with that. I was talking about it with Ian, and I just thought about it on my own, and I don't think him, because he did these first acrobatics checks super, super well, and then I made him do another acrobatics check, and it just seems like I was making him do too much. I was basically setting him up for failure, and so I'm not personally very happy with how that went out. I haven't seen any comments on this video. It's gonna go up next week, but I just don't think that's right, and I think upon reflection that was a bad decision as a DM. And so when it's a bad decision like this and it's something we can fix, I want to change it for a more favorable position for Therese, because I don't think Therese did anything wrong. I think it was just bad DMing, and so we're gonna fix that. We're not going to have Therese be in the same situation, and the reason we're including this in this episode is I don't want to leave you guys hanging for a week. So what we're gonna do is I'm still gonna have you fall, Therese, and I'm still gonna have you take damage, but I'll have you take significantly less damage.
Okay.
I'm gonna basically put you at half of whatever your current HP is.
Okay.
So you still fall, you're still in kind of an unfavorable position, you still need to figure out how to get back to the people.
And everyone's visible.
And everyone's visible, so there is still a lot of bad that happened,
Yeah.
which I don't like.
Is her ankle sprained?
No, her
It
ankle
was
is
in the
not
bag of
sprained.
holding, so it's.
Yeah. But I'm gonna basically give you a bunch of life back, you're not gonna be unconscious. That's kind of like me correcting it. Are you cool with that?
That sounds good.
Okay.
In that case, when I land, I want to hit the ground and just go, shit.
Sure. That's totally fair. But yeah, I think the punishment and the extra roll were a little bit too severe. I do want to punish these guys when they do dumb things, but I don't think this was a case of them doing something dumb. I think this was me just asking for one roll too many. So that's what I'm going to do.
Thanks.
Thanks, everybody. We will be back next week to see what happens. I already heard Pomper and Fame talking about a plan on what they're going to do. So, see you then!